What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotics, giving you guys a transaction video. We actually made 3 transactions here, and for the ICBA at least, and I decided to just kind of go over them quickly with you because I felt like it was pretty important. If you guys saw my battle that went up on Monday for the ICBA against Aaron, I'm just gonna say first off, check it out. It's in the description, or it should be on the side of you guys. I'm not sure where. Just it should be there. It's on the channel. Make sure to go and check it out. I'll remember to link it there if I can. We played pretty damn well. We set up our win con, which was my Mawile. We executed it perfectly, and I ended up not doing a good job in terms of my building. I ended up making my spread not outspeed regular speed Coco, and that's just, oh my god, I still could have been adamant and everything. It's just, it was a huge oversight on my part, and honestly, I messed up. That's simple as that. Shit happens though, and Aaron was talking to me after the battle. We were just going over a few things, theory modding a bit, and he basically said my team and my building has become kind of predictable, and that makes sense. If you look at my channel over the past little while, you'll see ICBA, you'll see there's a Darkrai in every battle, there's a Mew in every battle, there's a Conkeldurr and a Mega Mawile in every single battle. That's kind of crazy. That's 4 mods every single battle. And then we have our Ditto that's been and that's been 2 games. Crobat's been the majority of games. So I decided I had to make some transactions. It was time, and Aaron said he was more than happy to help me out. So shout out to Aaron. He's been awesome. He really helped me out making these moves. And my team now, even though it's a bit more predictable in terms of the mods that I have, it's less predictable in terms of what I can do overall as a unit, and that makes a lot of sense. So let's just go over it. To start off, we are dropping Regirock here. This is the one that was most like, I gotta do this move, because I never saw myself bring Regirock. I really tried to fit it on the team. I think I tried like 2 or 3 different weeks, and it didn't end up working. I just felt like there were better options every time. And part of that was because I was running like Z Hypnosis on Darkrai, so I really didn't want to have Regirock there clogging up a spot for something else that helped support that. I was running my Baton Pass Mew this week. That wasn't really going to be helping out the Darkrai, the Regirock wasn't going to be really helping out with at all either. And the first week it just had a terrible matchup. So I felt like I need to make a move. And yes, the reason I took Regirock was because it gives me Stealth Rocks. Really useful. It's also a really good wall with 200 base defense. 80 HP and 100 special defense isn't bad at all either. And with moves like Drain Punch, Thunder Wave, it's really useful to have. I had to make this transaction though, and I decided to drop it. It was a tier 5A, and I picked up another tier 5A being Shuckle. Now Shuckle, first of all, don't fuckle with Shuckle. Shuckle is going to be named Mike as well, just like the Regirock was. And the reason I picked up Shuckle was because it gives me access to webs, but it also gives me Stealth Rock. And I really want to have a mod that gave me Stealth Rocks again. I really was hoping to get webs with these picks, and Shuckle just fit the build. The build just the best. It gets Sturdy, it gets Gluttony, it gets Contrary, which is nice for Contrary Shell Smash. With the Gluttony ability, I can run something like an Aya Papa Berry and recover back all my health, pretty much. And with our Sky High defenses, we can do a lot of good things in terms of taking hits, setting up rocks, setting up hazards, get it going for Infestation and Toxics. We get Encore, so subs really aren't that much of a problem. We Encore them into Substitute. We switch on something that can deal with it a bit better. So that's why we have our Shuckle here. Obviously, it's not going to be a super offensive Pokemon. It's got 10 base attack. It's horrible. That's so bad. But it's what I got. So yeah. The next move I made was I ended up dropping Crobat for Delmise. Now, I loved using Crobat. I thought it was an amazing mod. It's the one I'm most attached to out of all the mods I ended up dropping and even picking up. Crobat gave me so much. It gave me Defog, it gave me Roost, it gave me Taunt, it gave me Brave Bird. Flying Spam is amazing. It was a ground immunity, which is great, but it was a flying poison type, which means that I can't absorb T-Spikes. And T-Spikes, every single week so far, they have been something that has been in the back of my mind, saying like, this could be coming, and it could be a huge threat to you. So I decided to drop it. Crobat was awesome though. I loved it. Speed Tier was great. Brave Bird, loved it. Heat Wave, awesome. But I picked up Delmise instead. Now Delmise may not be as, I guess, it does different things than Crobat, but it gives me a bit more of an electric resistance. I don't have an electric immunity on my team other than Gastrodon, that's weak to grass. Now we have Delmise. Delmise basically has 3 stabs. It's got like Anchor Shot, of course, which is awesome. It's got your Power Whip. It's got your Shadow Claw, and of course Synthesis, and I'm going to just replace Anchor Shot again, Rabbit Spin, which is awesome. Rabbit Spin is amazing. The fact that we have Spin now is great because we do have webs. So it's got decent stats all around. 70 HP, 100 defense, 90 special defense is good enough to be defensive, but its special attack and attack stat are both high enough that it can be really good offensively, and we still have Musharna and Mew, meaning we can do Trick Room, and we can still run a Mew Celiate this week and pass speed into Dhelmise and be strong. Dhelmise overall, I think is going to be, it's going to be kind of the same thing every week. It's going to be like a Salt Vest or Yachi Berry or Cobra Berry, whatever berry it is. It's going to be, I don't see myself bringing like a banded Dhelmise set really, and overall, I think Dhelmise can be really, really strong and really good for our team. Just the fact that it has so many support options like Rapid Spin and Synthesis, of course. No priority, which sucks, but you can't have everything in a single Pokemon. And yeah, so now the next move that we did, I actually ended up dropping Whimsicott here. Now, Whimsicott, having Prankster Tailwind, Prankster Defog, Prankster Leaf Seed, Prankster Stun Spore was so amazing. But I had to drop it because first of all, I had Dhelmise, but I also felt like it wasn't getting the job done in terms of its bulk. Its bulk of base 60 HP, 85 defense, 75 special defense is garbage. And overall, when compared to Dhelmise, is bad. And I felt like the team that I had now, I could take advantage of something else. So I ended up dropping Whimsicott in favor of Scolipede. Now, Aaron suggested this. He said it was really good, it's really strong. It also gives me access to Spikes and Toxic Spikes, both you can see in there. And it gives me Baton Pass with Speed Boost, so I don't have to run Rock Polish on my Mew and then what is it called? What's the word called? Baton Pass. I don't have to run 2 moves on one Pokemon. I can run. So, for example, if I didn't have to run that set, I could run Roost on my Mew and be able to take hits from the Specs Coco, or I could have run. I don't know. I could have. You get my point. I could have run other moves. I could have run Defog. I could have run Rocks. I could have done whatever. But just the fact that I now have the option to have a genuine Speed Passer on my team that's good at what it does, and have also the access to Swords Dance and amazingly powerful moves like Mega Horn and Poison Jab and Aqua Tail, all those great things, that makes Scolipede so much more powerful. And I'm excited to see what we can do with Scolipede because it's also my Z user. I dropped the Z moves obviously because I lost Whimsicott, and I have now 80 points which I can invest into Scolipede. Now that has only offensive Z moves. So we have now Darkrai and Scolipede as my Z users. So Scolipede is going to be really good. It's another breaker, it's another sweeper, it helps us be defense. It's a really good also lead, and it helps with support too because it does also get taunt. No, it doesn't get taunt. I thought I got taunt. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Let's learn together. We're gonna learn what it does. Obviously, Baton Pass Iron Defense is actually a viable set. I think it could be run. It could be kind of helpful, especially if we run like Rest or something like that. And Black Sledge is useful. Obviously, it's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it could put in work depending on it. Endeavor is a really useful set because, of course, if you run a Focus Sash, you get down to Sash as you set up a Spike or something, or a Toxic Spike, and then hit Endeavor. The mon's at 1 HP, and then boom, you have a mon that is pretty much neutered, pretty much crippled, pretty much dead. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we can do with Scolipede. I'm excited to see what we can do with Dhelmise, and of course Shuckle is just freaking Shuckle. Anyways, that's it guys. If you guys enjoyed this transaction video, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know which new team member you are most excited to see. Also guys, let me know which team member you are most sad to see go. For me, Crobat, I'm gonna miss you. I thought it was an amazing mod for us, but it's time to move on. Thank you to Aaron, thank you to my front office for all the help with the decisions that were being made. Really appreciate it, guys. And if you guys enjoy more Pokemon content, make sure to check out the channel and subscribe, or stick around the channel and subscribe, and check out all the coaches in the ICBA link down below, as well as hopefully I can get my front office members link down there soon. I'm going to make sure I can get that in because I want to start linking them more often. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.